In my last video, I was talking about mindful motherhood and the first pillar, which is sacred being, which is how you connect with and honor yourself. And now we are on to the second pillar, which is open-hearted relationships. I'd like to read to you something that I've written in my book, The Mindful Mother's Way. And the second pillar is open-hearted relationships. And here is a beautiful quote from Vimala McClure. She wrote The Tao of Motherhood, also a book on infant massage, just a wonderful light in the world of infant, child, mother relationships. She said, and I quoted in my book, "You can sit and meditate while your baby cries herself to sleep. Or you can go to her and share her tears and find yourself." So I don't know if you've ever had the experience of your child exhibiting a certain behavior and maybe it was triggering for you and you realizing, oh my God, they are a mirror for a part that is inside of me that's also asking for my attention. And when you show up with presence for your child in front of you, you're also healing your inner child that was seeking that same sort of comfort or love or presence. So back to the book. In open-hearted relationships, there is space for all parties involved to be and express who they are freely. You can show all sides of yourself and accept the same of your children. There are practices included in this section of the book which will aid you in deepening the bond you have with your children, showing them that they matter and you see them for who they are, and also a few gentle reminders to be flexible when the situation permits. Incorporating some of these practices into your mothering can be as easy as hugging your child, and the results you experience can be relationship changing. But I think something that happens when we are mothering is we get so busy with the day-to-day that we forget to connect intentionally and really listen and pay attention and validate. So I want to read a section that's called Showing Children They Matter. We all want to be seen, heard, understood, and appreciated. Listening to your children when they speak is a wonderful way to show them they matter to you. Our children desire to know they are special, important, and loved. When possible, get down to eye level when speaking with your child and look them in the eyes. Let them know you see them and treasure them. It's the focused attention and the intention of really being with them when they are sharing something with you and letting them know what you say matters to me, even though I have to wash dishes and prepare food and fold laundry and help with homework and all the things. I value our connection before I value any of the busy work of motherhood. So here's a beautiful quote from Oprah. "I've talked to nearly 30,000 people on this show, and all 30,000 had one thing in common. They all wanted validation. If I could reach through this television and sit on your sofa or sit on a stool in your kitchen right now, I would tell you that every single person you will ever meet shares that common desire. They all want to know, do you see me? Do you hear me? Does what I say mean anything to you?" Understanding that one principle, that everybody wants to be heard, has allowed me to hold the microphone for you all these years with the least amount of judgment. But it's helped me to stand and to try to do that with an open mind and to do it with an open heart. It has worked for this platform, and I guarantee you it will work for yours. Try it with your children, your husband, your wife, your boss, your friends. Validate them. I see you, I hear you, and what you say matters to me. And that was Oprah Winfrey, quoted on May 25th, 2011. And still as true as ever, right? When we sit and we show someone that they matter to us, that what they say is important to us, their feelings are important to us. We want to understand who they are and see them for who they are, right? There's no desire to change them, only to witness them in their authentic self-expression. And it can get tricky when you're a mom, right? We all have desires for our children, for how we think that they should be living their lives in order to feel most fulfilled or grounded or happy or at peace. And the truth is, your children are on their own path, and you are here to watch them become who they are and to support them in their becoming, not to mold them into who you think they should be. As we do our inner work, we learn that the only person we can quote unquote control is ourselves. When we're raising children, we impart wisdom and guidance and love and presence into them by showing up for them. And also we have to trust that they have their own internal North Star and that that will lead them where they're meant to be. Yes, they were born through us. I like to remind my children all the time when they're like, won't take a sip of water after I've had it. I'm like, do you know where you came from? Drink the water if you're thirsty. And not to be too esoteric about it, but we are all divine in our presence here on earth, and we are all following our path as we are meant to follow it. It is not our job as moms to control our children and push them down a path that we see fit for them, because they have an internal knowing that's stronger than anything we could ever say to them in how they are, quote unquote, supposed to be. So, just a reminder to sit with yourself so that you can sit with your children in their fullest self-expression. Accept all the parts of who you are inside of you so that you can accept all the parts of who your children are. Show love to yourself daily so that you can share that love with your child or children every day. A few minutes of focused intention, which means phone away, right? Where we live in these times where our phones seem to be our ever-present companion. But I will tell you, your children will value your phone-free, focused attention time on them, even if it's 2 minutes, more than they will value an hour of you being present but not fully present. So give that full presence to them. To yourself also, it's so rewarding to have that beautiful time with your children. And remember that that's what parenting is all about. The relationship comes first, then whatever needs to happen on top of that. The discipline, the teaching, the guiding, correction. Connection, then correction. That's what they say. Connect first and then correct. Tell me what happens when you witness your children fully and how they experience that unconditional love and presence from you, even if it's just a few minutes a day. I promise you, it will change the relationship that you have with your child or children, and also the relationship that you have with yourself and your own inner child. It's magic like that when you do the healing externally with the children or child present in front of you. You're also doing the work to heal those parts of your inner child. I'm really honored to be able to share in this way with you and to be walking the path of motherhood with you. My book is called The Mindful Mother's Way: Finding Confidence, Connection, and Calm in the Practice of Motherhood. Why is it a practice? Because every day we get to show up and do our best. There you have it. Enjoy the rest of your day and connect. Let's really use this space to our benefit to connect with each other. All right, take good care.